And good afternoon. Welcome back to the Grimaldo Group, another episode in which we like to uh, meet with you and talk about real estate. And today I'm here with Juan. How you doing, Juan?
Great, you?
Doing great. I think I had a little bit much to eat.
Just had lunch.
Lunch. We had tacos de lengua. Those that don't know, tacos de lengua, that is cow tongue tacos.
Yeah.
And we're quite tasty. And this is a chef at hand. If you ever have a chance, tell them to cook some tacos de lengua for you. Today we're going to be talking about why is the real estate inventory of homes increasing? And that is a topic that we've heard many people talk about. There are a few reasons, and why is that?
Well, it's cyclical too, right? But honestly, there is a lot of inventory coming in, which is great, especially for those buyers that were getting beat up by the investors. They're jumping in and buying all these property. They're slowing down, right? They're not as aggressive as they were. And also, most people that were going to purchase a home, they typically do it before the kids go back to school. So it's seasonal. And the other thing is, there is more inventory due to the high interest rates. And are they high, Angel?
Well, that's what I was going to get to. I mean, it's all about a matter of perspective, and I think we've touched base on this before, where the interest rates are still relatively low, especially like for VA. You can get yourself a really good interest rate. They're in the fours, if not at 4, and you don't have to compete with so many other buyers that were previously just out there
flooding the market.
Affirmative, and so that's a major plus that you have to consider, because if you're paying rent and you're paying someone else's mortgage, how long are you going to keep that up with?
Right. And are the rents going up or down?
Well, the rents always tend to go up. And then why not consider the fact that if you can buy, getting into a property now, the inventory has increased,
yep,
but has it increased to the point where it's a seller's market?
It's still a seller's market.
The buyer's market is what I meant.
Yeah, it's actually benefiting the buyer, definitely, because there's more inventory. You're able to get closing costs. You're able to get the rate paid down. So we have a lot of strategies that we've been using because of the situation where we're at. We're able to maneuver and make things happen for you guys. So if you're a buyer on the sidelines and you're like, you know what, I'm waiting for the perfect time to buy. Well, this is it. The rates are going to go up. They've been talking about it. And by waiting, what's going to happen is you're going to pay more. Let's say the property values drop another 10 grand and the rates go up 1 or 2%. You may be at a break-even point, or even at a disadvantage, because for every percent that goes up, you may have to pay an additional $60 to $80 per month, depending on how much the rate increases.
Well, I think the other reason that the inventory has increased, you had a lot of buyers that were at the point at their highest limit of their budget to purchase at maybe 3% when they're pre-qualified, and now they can't purchase the house that they wanted to purchase, so they're at idle mode. And then you had those sellers with the house now still on the market, and you have new sellers coming out wanting to sell either because they're getting transferred or they purchased another home that they are under contract with.
Yep.
And that's what's created part of the rise in inventory as well.
Yeah, so for example, let's say we had a property at $380,000 and the rate was, 3%, 2.5%. There was a lot of buyers. There was a huge pool of buyers in that price point that were able to afford that mortgage payment. When the rate went up, that dropped like $50,000. They can only qualify for $350,000. So those properties in $350,000, there's nothing, right? So as the rates keep increasing, the inventory keeps going up because that pool of buyers just keeps shrinking and shrinking.
Yeah.
So is it bad? Actually, I think it's great because most people were getting priced out of the market. And now those buyers are able to get into a home, get possibly closing costs paid, and maybe additional discounts on the property itself. So I've seen this before, and I don't think we're going to see something crazy happen. However, it's an adjustment. The properties went up so quick in value that what we're seeing is an adjustment because of the rates going up. And again, we printed a ton of money, which is causing the rates to go up. And for that reason, we're seeing this kind of slowdown or cool down in the market.
But I mean, again, if you're looking for your primary home, okay, a home for you and your family to live in, you're better off than paying rent. And I've had this conversation on many occasions. I've mentioned it several times, and I continue to do so.
Yep.
Because if you're paying 24, 23, I know someone paying $3,000 a month for a house.
Yep.
And I was able to find them a house in today's market where they were able to qualify and pay $2,400 a month
For their own home.
So they were stunned. Okay, $3,000 rent, you're just giving it every month. You're helping someone else's wealth to build wealth. Why not do something for yourself?
Exactly.
If it's your primary home, you need a home for you and your family, I would highly suggest to seriously consider purchasing a home. And, there's different programs. The down payment assistance program is still available. You qualify. And it's just a matter of giving us a call, allowing us to sit down with you, provide you with further insight, more in detail, specific to your needs. And that's what we do on a daily basis, right?
Exactly. So we basically help you get to that point. And if you already own a home, that's awesome. I think it's a great time to invest as well. It's never too late to invest. People think that, if you bought it in 2011, you were a genius, but it was just the market of the moment. The market changes every single day. There's a concept called dollar cost average, and you buy just at different price points, but the prices always continue to go up.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. So let's say, because I have a lot of clients, friends, family, people that ask this question, and not just this question, but they basically state that they want to wait for the market to crash to get a home. Do you think that's a good idea?
No, I don't think so. I don't think it's a good idea at all, for the reasons that I mentioned now, and you're going to get caught in a trap. And I know someone close to me that has been caught in that trap for over 30 years.
Wow.
Always waiting for the right
30
time.
years.
30 years. To the point now, the retirement is looking very bad.
Right.
And they live in California, and it's just very difficult now to say, I can find a place. I can finally find a place. I've been waiting and waiting. If you're waiting and you don't buy your primary home as soon as you can, you're going to do a disservice to yourself.
Let me just give you guys a little bit of insight as to when it comes to timing the market. You think we can time the market?
I don't think so.
So the only way you'll find out if you hit bottom when the market is going down is by the time it started going up, and you already missed it, right? Because you realize, oh crap, now the property values went up 10, 20, 30, whatever $1,000 they went up. That's the indicator that the prices have changed. Now going down, same thing. The only way you're going to see that the property values dropped is because you're trying to sell your home at $400,000, but your neighbor just sold his for $380,000. And then where are you going to try to catch it, right? So first, it's important to have an agent when it comes that is savvy, that has done this before, that has been through this type of market. First, to sell your home, and also to help you purchase that home. And the reason is most people don't understand the market. I was just showing the team. We had a meeting this morning, and we were going over a little property that I have in the market, and I was showing them this is what I do so that I can secure my client's property sales before any other property in there. There's more inventory. The prices on the other agents, they haven't shifted. They haven't changed it. Why? Because they don't know. They're still kind of caught up in the market that we were living in. But we check the market every single day. We stay on top of it so that we know what to do and how to negotiate. So let me go. We were talking about timing the market, right? So if you listed a home and you want to price it right so that it sells, if you price it higher than your neighbor, you're not going to sell, which means you're going to stay longer on the market. So your neighbor sells for $380,000. We're going back to that example of $400,000. Your neighbor sold for $380,000, and then your other neighbor lists at $375,000. You see where I'm going? The longer you wait, the more you're gonna lose as you wait. So having someone savvy represent you when you sell your home is key to success, and also to save you money and make you more money and keep you more money. Right. Would people lose money when they sell nowadays, especially having equity? For those people that were waiting, let's say a year or two, we've gone up about an average to $150,000 to $200,000 in 2 years. Yeah. That's a huge appreciation.
So, I mean, if you drop your price $10,000 to $15,000, but you made in the last year and a half $150,000, I wouldn't consider that a big
It's not a loss.
It's not a loss.
You're making less.
Correct. So, and then just to make put the more information out there for buyers, we not only work with resale, we have built up a network with new home builders that we love assisting clients with information and assisting them in getting their new home, new construction. So we love working with all kinds of buyers and sellers. And we've also been working with commercial properties as well.
Definitely. So yes, guys, the inventory is increasing. Is it bad? If you're selling, you have to do it right. You have to know, get an agent that knows what he's doing when he sells your property. And then when it comes to purchasing, it's a great time to buy. You can get, closing costs. You can get, we can help you lower your mortgage payment by using some strategies that we come up with. And again, it's always a good time to buy, right? Because no matter what, real estate is not going anywhere. We're not getting smaller in population. We're growing that every day. And I'm sure California can see that massive exodus coming to us, and we need more homes. So having more inventory is actually a great thing for us.
Correct. And if, again, you need any assistance with either selling or buying, please give us a call. The number should be up on the screen. We'd be more than happy to assist you with any and all of the real estate needs.
Definitely. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have any topics you would like us to talk about, we're going to go and do all kinds of different things. We have a bus tour coming up probably in the next month or two. We'll keep you guys informed as to when that is, and we're going to go be touring some homes. So if you're interested, send us a message, a private message, or a comment here on the video. Let us know, and we love to bring you more resources, information when it comes to the real estate world and anything else, right?
Definitely. Tacos de lengua.
Delicious.
Take
If I
care.
wasn't a realtor, I'd be a chef. Have a good day, guys.
Take care.